a heart seeking not an enemy, but a kindred soul. Years ago, in a small town where envy and bitterness often overshadowed kindness, there lived a man named Lawrence. He had grown up watching people around him compete, gossip, and tear each other down. When he was just a boy, Lawrence learned that trusting others often ended in betrayal. So he built walls around his heart, high, cold walls that no one could easily cross. Despite his guarded nature, Lawrence was an honest worker. He inherited his father's old iron workshop, where he forged tools and repaired broken things for the townsfolk. Word spread. Lawrence does his work well, but he keeps his soul locked away. Whenever someone came too close, Lawrence's mind would whisper, "One day, they'll turn against you. Better to push them away now." And so, though he had customers and neighbors, he had no true friends, no confidant to share his burdens with. One rainy night, as Lawrence was closing his shop, there was a soft knock at the door. A young man stood there, drenched and shivering, his clothes torn and eyes weary but still holding a spark of hope. His name was Benedict. With a voice rough from the cold, Benedict said, "Greater than I don't want charity. I need work. Let me earn my bread here. I won't run away." Lawrence's old doubts pricked at his mind. What if he learns your trade and cheats you? What if he steals from you while you sleep? But something inside him, something long buried, urged him to give the boy a chance. "Come in," Lawrence finally said. "You start tomorrow." From that night, Benedict became Lawrence's apprentice. Day after day, he labored beside him, carrying heavy iron, tending the forge, staying late to sweep the floors. He asked for nothing more than an honest wage. But still, Lawrence's walls remained. One evening, Lawrence discovered his small box of savings was missing. His heart raced with old fears. He called Benedict over, suspicion written all over his face. "Tell me the truth," Lawrence demanded. "Did you take it?" Benedict looked at the ground. His voice trembled, but not with guilt, with pain. "Master Lawrence, if you believe I could do that, then I have failed you. I came here not just for work, but because I hope to find not another enemy, but someone who could see I'm worth trusting." The next morning, the missing box turned up, hidden behind old planks. It had simply fallen. The Benedict's words echoed in Lawrence's mind. "Not another enemy, but someone who could trust me." For nights, Lawrence lay awake. He remembered all the people he'd pushed away, the bridges he burned before they were even built. He realized how he had starved his own heart of warmth, all because he feared betrayal more than he believed in trust. From that day, Lawrence began to change. He lowered his walls, one stone at a time. He shared more responsibility with Benedict, teaching him not just how to shape iron, but how to run the workshop honestly. Soon, they took in other young men and women, all people who, like Benedict, had been looking not for another fight, but for someone who would believe in them. Years passed. Lawrence's small forge grew into a thriving workshop filled with laughter, clanging metal, and the warmth of honest companionship. He became known not only for the tools he forged, but for the people he helped rebuild. One evening, as they locked up after a long day, Benedict, now partner, not just an apprentice, looked at Lawrence and said, "Greater than when I first came here, I was ready to fight the world, but you showed me that sometimes what the heart really needs isn't another battle. It's someone who says, 'I'm with you, no matter what.'" Lawrence smiled. He had spent his youth expecting enemies, but in opening his heart, he'd found something far greater, a family of kindred souls. Moral of the story: in life, it's easy to find an enemy, but far more powerful to find a kindred spirit. When you open your heart to trust, you invite loyalty and warmth where there once was only fear. Guard yourself with wisdom, yes, but don't let the fear of betrayal blind you to the beauty of true connection. Don't waste your heart searching for enemies, use it to find your people.